Hello YouTube. It just struck me as being extremely ironic that at the very time when the secretive Bilderberg Group are currently meeting in Watford, just north of London in the UK, that one of the very pioneers of the internet itself, a chap named Tim Berners-Lee, has actually come out and issued a warning that the internet is under threat from big business and from governments who he says are attempting to take over the running of the internet on the sly, which on the sly is a British phrase, and it actually means in a devious manner, let's say. Now that's Sir Tim Berners-Lee, and this is what he had to say. Sir Tim Berners-Lee, the inventor of the World Wide Web, has warned that the internet is facing a major threat from governments and companies who are seeking to control it on the sly. Berners-Lee said the internet's founding principles of openness and freedom of speech were at risk of being lost due to laws such as the US Stop Online Piracy Act, SOPA, government surveillance, and attempts by internet giants to profit from individuals' private data. Unwarranted government surveillance is an intrusion on basic human rights that threatens the very foundation of a democratic society, said Berners-Lee. I call on all web users to demand better legal protection and due process safeguards for their privacy of their online communications, including their right to be informed when someone requests or stores their data. So, there you go. At the very time when the groups he mentions, big business and government, are currently meeting in secret at the Grove Hotel in Watford, the very inventor of the internet comes out and says that those groups are responsible for attempting to take over control of the running of the internet. I suppose so they can once more get back to the situation that they held previously, where they controlled all the flow of information, all the flow of knowledge. You know, they understand obviously that we can only think with the information that they feed us, and so consequently they only tell us or feed us what they want us to know, and we run around thinking mistakenly that we're free and that we're making our own decisions, whereas actually we're nothing but robots. This chap, through his invention of the internet, he's allowed for us to break away from the mainstream media and to actually do our own research and find out what is actually going on in the world and get to the bottom, or get to the truth of it, as it were, to get behind the curtain and find out who is actually responsible for the terrible mess we now find ourselves in. I mean, many of us now understand that governments are nothing more than puppet entities, puppets who are controlled by shadow governments who actually hide behind them, which is precisely what the meeting, the Bilderberg Group meeting, is all about. So, as the guy says, as Sir Tim Berners-Lee says, we all have to be careful now, and we all have to make sure that the very thing which has allowed us to gain the freedom it has so far must not be taken out of our hands and be taken control of by the very criminals who are attempting to ruin our lives and ruin the lives of our families. So take care. I'll link to the article below, and should you wish to do so, please have a look. Okay, bye-bye.